In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys a couple of things, right? I actually wanted to show you guys me playing against another 7-2. You know, I want to show you guys that my 6'8 can hold its own against a 7-2, right? Because last time I checked the comment section, for some reason, you guys were just hitting me from every angle, bro. I was just there, bare. Like, I was very sad, very depressed. I was like, oh my god. Like, everyone was like, oh, my 7-2 is going to kill your 6'8", yada yada. I was like, oh my god, I need to do something about this. So luckily, I actually ran into a team. Okay, this was a full squad, and now you guys will see the center. As you can see, he's a very aggressive center, almost 16 points per game, right? And you guys, I'm gonna show you guys his build in a second, so also see why he's so good. Look at his build, bro. This man has got 96 close shot, 99 rebound. He's 7'2". Look at his strength. Okay, this build is supposed to kill my build. Okay, this is like as good as they come. Look at this guy's badges. Okay, he's got every Hall of Fame badges as you can possibly think of. He's got brick wall, rebound chaser, box out beast, Hall of Fame. Look at his finishing badges. Back down punisher, he's got masher, Hall of Fame, fast twitch, Hall of Fame. So in terms of the build to kill my 6'8", it's not gonna come any better than this build. Okay, look at this man went absolutely crazy. I mean, shout out to him. Okay, but you guys will see. I'm not gonna sort of spoil it for you guys. I want you guys to enjoy the gameplay. And also, what happened is, you guys will also see later on, I want to discuss what slight changes end up happening, but I'm going to show you guys my build as well, right? This is the build, okay? This is the build I'm using.
Oh my god, bro.
Yes, I know. This is my 6'8 build, bro. I know. But this is my 6'8 build. This shows how impressive I am as a player in general. I know all you centers are looking at this right now. You guys are... Yeah, I know you're laughing, bro, but listen, let's get back into the game, bro. Now, this game is actually going to be two parts, okay? This game is also going to show you guys how not to play defense, because my point guard, for some reason, decided to play the weirdest defense on this game ever. First of all, he's always playing so low. I was trying to edit this game normally, but I was like, bro, why is this guy playing low on every single like screen, bro? He played against a 3-point hunting build. Look at that. And he complained the whole game, by the way, that he was getting hit hard by the screens. And I just told him, bro, you need to like play up. And he's like, oh yeah, whatever, kid. He kind of just ignored my advice to him, even though I'm like one of the best defenders on this game, and I was locked in for this game, bro. So I was like, bro, this guy ain't gonna listen to me. I'm not gonna say anything to him, but I'm gonna show you guys again, right? I noticed this as I was editing the video, and again, this was supposed to be about the 7-2 guy, but this man's always playing low on the screen, and I just never understand why. Like, bro, you're playing against a 3-point hunting build. Why are you running low? The guy will just screen you out the way, bro. Like, it's so easy. Look, and look right there. Look, you see how he ended up way into the paint right there? I have no idea what he was doing on defense, bro. Like, this is not to bash my PG. I've been playing with him for a minute, but it was just so much harder, bro. Like, he's always playing so low. Of course, right there, I stole the ball. But that was the one thing I noticed as I was editing this video, because he was in my ear the whole game, bro. He's like, bro, this guy's screening me the whole time. But right here, he actually played, look, see, he played up right there. The guy ended up getting a bucket, but I would rather him play like that. That was actually not a bad way to play the screen. But again, right here, he reached pick and roll defense. The guard, he was just going crazy. And their center, look, you guys saw his stats. He's got 99 offensive rebound, bro. You guys, and look at it. He went into the post, okay, and he missed. Now, that was probably his timing. And I sort of moved this forward because there was not much happening right here, but your boy's got the vision, bro. Look, I found my PG, end up hitting the shots, and everything's all good. But again, this video was supposed to be fully about the 7-2, but I couldn't help it, bro. I was watching this stuff. I was like, bro, why is my PG playing so low? Every time on the screen, look how easy the center can screen him out the way, bro. Of course, the center's got a brick wall, and it's going to hit hard. But look, you're literally playing so low to the point where everyone had to help. Like, I had to step up in that because he was playing so low. Like, I was like, bro, what the fuck? I didn't even notice this because when I play defense, I'm not gonna lie, I don't look at certain things like this. Like, I don't really focus on it. But as I was editing this stuff, bro, I was like, bro, my guy's playing no defense. Again, they were running a 2-3 zone because they were a clan or some sort. But your boy, I already know how to break down the zone, bro. I already told you guys that. But again, you guys would see my PG, bro. as the guard is coming up the court, press him, bro. Why is my guy all the way down there? Like, why? What is he doing down there? And what's he? Look at his movement. His movement was just so weird. Like, I love my PG. I know he's watching this with a straight face right now. Look, look. Why? Are you guys seeing his movement, brother? What are you doing, fam? I was watching this. I was like, bro, this is not the same point guard I play with, bro. Like, who the heck is this guy, bro? Like, this was so bad. Again, as he's coming up the court, you need to press him, bro. You can't give these three-point hunting builds any space. If you play low, the screener will hit you. The center will hit you so clean, you're not going to be able to recover from this. And as I was watching the gameplay, that's what I was noticing. And look at him. He's always backing up into the screen. Of course, right here, like, it was just a bit of a weird situation. And you guys will see, look, I'm happy to post this stuff, right? This guy's got 96 close shot. There's nothing I could have done or any center could have done in that possession. But again, you guys will see, like, he's turboing. Another thing I noticed about my PG is he turbos a lot. He holds R2 way too much, right? And he was turboing, bro. Look, he's literally turboing into the screen. You guys see that? Like, he's turboing, bro. Brother, just hold L2. That's all you need to do, and be very calm and very patient. But again, this video was about, it was supposed to be about me and the 7-2, but I was just editing this stuff and I was like, bro, I can't help this, bro. Like, my guard is playing some sus defense, and I was just like, you know what, let me just make this into one video, you know, how not to play defense, plus showing you guys my build going up against a demon 7-2 beast, basically, okay? 99 rebound, like all Hall of Fame close shots. And you guys can see, look, that's not bad. That's not bad defense. See, that I would rather him play defense like that. I don't know what. I don't think he put his hands up there, by the way. I think he's just running around. He's just turboing. But I would rather him play that level of defense. But now, don't get me wrong. My PG is a goated offensive player. But defensively, I mean, I don't know, bro. Again, look, the screener's coming from the right side, okay? If I'm a defender, I'll be able to clock this straight away. The screener's coming. Anticipate the screen. Get closer to the point guard so you don't get hit hard, because if you don't get close to him, he's gonna hit you very easily. So let's see how he plays it. See, look at him. He backed down, bro. He literally played low. Obviously, like, I tried to help him. Your boy's got high IQ and defense anyway, but I don't know how he was playing defense. And the whole game, bro, this man was in my ear, bro. Fear's hit this, like, the screen's hitting me hard. The screen's hitting me. And I'm like, bro, it's you. And he didn't listen to me. He's like, oh, whatever, kid. And I was like, cool. Like, if you ain't gonna listen to me, one of the best defenders on this game, whatever. Right here, I tried to cut, by the way, and I realized it was a bad cut. And guess what? I backed out straight away. I dexed him because I realized it was a bad cut. And you guys can see the guy actually reached. And that's just high, bro. This is just basic stuff, you know, nothing too complicated, but they're just high level stuff in the game in terms of having a high IQ. But here we go again with the center with all his finishing, 96 close shot. He missed again, bro. So I'm trying to tell you guys, bro, like, you guys think it's going to be an easy game because you're 7 foot tall, whatever. Like, it's not that easy. But again, once again, you guys will see my PG, bro. Like, bro, the left side is completely taken care of. The left side is fine. Don't worry about the left side. We're going to have you, bro. You just make sure that PG can't go to his right. The left side, we're going to take care of it for you. So let's see what he does. Let's see how he plays this. The left side, bro, I came to help him, but he gave the PG the right side. The left side is taken care of. Don't worry about the left side, bro. Like, I don't know what this man was doing the whole time. But right here, it took a shot. Again, not to bash my PG. I love him. Okay, I know he's watching this right now, and he's like, he's going to send me a message or something like, bro, fair F you or whatever. But this team, they were not big, bro. Like, they were killing us on the screen. And you guys can see, right here, this is where you need to be as a PG. My point guard should be where I am right now. He should be exactly where my play is right now. That's where he needs to be. He needs to be pressuring the guy, but I need to run back, bro. I've got my own matchup to worry about, and I was so locked in this game, I wasn't even speaking, bro. I just couldn't be asked to speak. But look at him. Where's my PG? Bro, press him, bro. Where you at? Do you know what I mean? And you're playing so low every time to the point where the screen obviously is going to hit you every single time. But now, this is some bullshit shot, right? But he deserves it. That is on BS shot. I don't know how that went in, but he deserves it for the kind of defense he's been playing the whole game. Right here, just got blocked. I don't know what happened, but I was locked in, bro. I did not miss a single field goal this entire game. Your boy was locked in. But again, once again, you guys will see what's gonna happen again. See right here, that's nice defense. But I don't know why he moved all the way to the right there. But I don't mind this. Okay, he's taking away the right side of the point guard. But let's see what he does if he actually gonna stick to it. Take away the right side. The left side has been taken care of. We're gonna have you, bro. So let's see what he does. Now, see, because it played that well, the point guard passed the ball. He covered the right side. The PG couldn't go to the right. But this is halftime at this point, right? They were killing us. This team was flopping on us. you know, we had one of our guys left. We had an AI. It was a 10-point lead. They even went up higher than 10 points, as you guys can see in that brief moment right there. We have an AI. Our shooting guard left. So this was a tough game, bro. But you already know I'm a bucket, bro. When I get the ball in a 6-8, this is also showcasing like my confidence against the zone. Okay, see the patience right there. Just when listen, I'm an offensive player, but the focus point of this video is defense, bro. Look. Again, my guy is turboing back into the screen. You're literally turboing back and running into the center. Of course, this is going to hit you hard, bro. You're literally turboing everywhere you're going. Hold L2. I'm telling you, if you're playing defense in this game, just be confident in yourself and hold L2. Look at him, bro. Of course, bro. Fair to the rescue. I'm always there to rescue all this BS mess. Like, my PG is playing like some random right now. Like, he was right there. He was like, bro, Fair, I got hit so hard, man. It's got nothing to do with I was playing the screen. I'm like, bro, I didn't even notice, because when I play defense, I'm not gonna lie, I don't see what's going on at the top. I'm so focused on like helping, watching the cuts and stuff. But when I was editing this stuff, bro, I'm seeing everything, bro. So he started off well right here. He reached. Fair enough, you reached. Now get close to the point guard. So you can see the screen is running towards you. I can see the screen is running towards you. So run close to the PG. Let's see what he does. You need to run close to the point guard to cover it. He didn't. He just stood there, bro. He just stood there, and of course the center rolled and he got a bucket, bro. But again, these are little mistakes you should, if you're a defender, you don't need to be a lockdown, bro. These are just basic stuff in the game. As you guys can see right here, I'm trying my hardest, bro. The whole team is double teaming me because your boy is a walking bucket. When I'm on this 6'8" is it's a different build. Now watch these guys. This is where my point guard needs to be, bro, on defense. This is where you need to be when you're playing defense. I don't care if you're a pure lock or not, bro. Where's my PG? Our teammates are doubling, even though these guys are random. I don't know if they were trying to tell him something, but our PG is not even stepping up. Look, he's all the way back there. Now, I love my point guard. He's my mate, okay? And he's watching this. I know he's like just screw facing the whole time, but these are things you don't do, bro. And look, I'm showcasing their center going crazy. I know some of these bigs are like, ha ha ha, we told you, Fair. We told you, Fair. You're not gonna hang up. You guys will see the stats at the end, bro. So you guys will see. Look, I'm cooking them, bro. I already told you guys, you centers are way too slow, bro. Like all you 7'2", 7'3s, you ain't gonna be able to guard a 6'8". But here we go back on defense again. I know my PG is like, oh my god, bro. Why does he turbo? I've noticed that he turbos a lot. Like every time he's playing defense, do not turbo. Hold L2, and then you can hold R2 whilst holding L2. Just don't turbo to one direction, bro. You can literally hold L2 and R2 together to give you that. But he's turboing, bro, and then he's playing low. He's always playing low. Hence the reason why the screen hits him every single time. And the right hand, listen, Fair's got IQ, bro. Like I'm always there to clean up all this basic mess that my PG is causing me right now. And he's putting me a lot of work, bro. Right here, look, see, that wasn't bad defense. See, every time you play tight to the point guard, you guys know the PG's always passing. But I don't know why. He's just inconsistent with his defense. And here we go again. Okay, look at this. This is your 7'2", 9'6" closure. Of course, he mistimed it, but that was also contested. And he couldn't back me down. So, again, some of you guys don't even have post as your big, bro. But look at my PG. Brother, where is he turboing to, bro? Why is this man turboing on defense, bro? I don't get it, fam. Do not do this on defense, bro. It's like every time the guy is, every time they're PG, look, and now he's low. But see how low he is? You should be always close to the matchup, bro. You should be close to the PG as much as possible because he's going to screen you easily there. See that? Thankfully, our teammates came to help right there, right? And that was a red contest, but he played that all wrong, bro. And he wasn't going to listen to me, bro. I'm one of the best defenders in this game, and you'd be surprised my PG is not listening to me, bro. Look, again, he's playing low right there, but he recovered, and your boy is there. And look, I'm going to showcase, look, look at that. He got double teamed, and the center passed it through. But I'm not scared to show you guys a 7'2" trying to put in his work, bro. But once again, right here, this press should be my point guard, bro. Where I am right now, it should be him pressing this high. I know he's watching this with a straight face right now, but look, once again, why does he turbo? Look, the guy's running in one direction and he's turboing in that direction, bro. You can just go to the opposite way. Just hold L2, bro, and R2 if you need to. You can literally hold L2 and R2 together, bro. Like, you don't need to turbo. Now, look, right here, the left side is completely taken care of, right? Just don't, make sure the PG don't go to his right. Let's see how what my guard's gonna do. Bearing in mind, look, the left side is taken care of. There's me there. There's the hash guy that can bait potentially. Let's see what my PG do. Why is he turboing? Bro, where is he going? That's why my guy ends up there, because I'm basically, I've got a left side, bro. You don't need to turbo there, bro. And the guy ended up again, it was the help from the right side that ended up coming through. But that's, again, do not play defense like this, bro. When you're playing defense, Right here, he's chasing him, but he needs to be a lot closer to the PG. When you're trying to press someone, you need to get a hip riding animation up the court, because otherwise, again, see how the screen is hitting him with the opposite way? Thankfully, the point guard missed. The point guard missed because, again, we just got built. See right there? That's the 7-3, bro. The 7-2 with all these Hall of Fame mashes, and he can't even get buckets on my build. My PG got scared for some reason, and he passed out. Now, this gameplay is making him look bad, but he's a much better player than this is showing. But I just couldn't help it, bro. I had to like show this. Right here, he played this perfectly. Now, you guys will see how much better this play is. He stood way to the guy's left, so he cut off the defender the offensive player from going to the left. And you guys are gonna see how much harder this, like how light the screen hits him. Look how easy. Look again. Look how weird the center has to set the screen now. Look how high the center has to set the screen because of how high up my guard is playing. And look how much he just zooms past that screen with no friction because he's played it well this time. I don't think he did it on purpose, but look how quickly he just recovered from that screen because of how high he played. But the whole time, bro, I was just watching this, bro. I was like, bro, this man's complaining to me, and look at me. Look at high IQ fair trying to break down a whole zone, bro, by my lone self. A whole zone by myself, bro. But once again, look at my PG, bro. Why is this man turboing, bro? Why is this guy turboing? Can someone explain to me why this man's holding his R2 button, bro? Someone explain to him you can hold L2 and R2 at the same time, bro. Like, now I'm in an awkward position. Now as a hedged player, he's put me in an awkward position because now I need to try and recover and help him out. And look at me, bro. Look at the high IQ. I knew he was out of position there. I'm like, bro, why is... And this guy's complaining, fear. The screen's hitting me, bro. I'm like, bro, it's your position. Look, where is he running to, bro? Look at this guy. Why are you running there? Look, the only danger is to the right side. The left side, look, the hash guy's got that covered. Why are you sprinting in that direction, bro? Forget that side, bro. Make sure it doesn't go to his right where he's got all this space. Now I have to, look, now I have to hedge. Look at the high IQ that I'm doing. Now I have to hedge him, and also remember my guy's gonna roll, right? I have to hedge the point guard and then drop coverage. See how I look how I helped him there to the point where it's not much of a danger, but they still end up going to the paint and I end up getting the contest there. Again, I have to do a lot, bro. Like, this guy doesn't know everything I'm doing on defense to help him out sometimes, but I'm doing my best out here, bro. Right here, again, I told you guys, I was locked in this game. I was locked in. I wasn't trying to miss. They were flopping on us, bro. They thought the game was over. As you guys can see, we end up coming back from, like, losing the game. But my PG is on, look. Right here, look. See, that's not a bad defense. See that? Every time you played good defense when he's super high on the PG, you notice the PG is always passing, right? But a lot of the times, I don't know what this man is doing, bro. But, again, that was pretty much the end of the game. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. I know this video was slightly longer than my usual videos, but it's more of like a 2-in-1 video where I'm showing you guys a demigod build. And you guys can see, even all that stats I've showed for him, look at the stats, bro. I end up getting the same amount of rebound as that crazy build. And I outscored him, bro. I didn't miss a single shot. So after all of that, we ended up getting the same rebound, bro. I'm telling you about the 6'8". I'm not going to tell you guys to make a build if the build is trash. You got 7 rebounds at the end, bro. With all his finishing stats, all his crazy stats. And he averages 16 points a game. So he's not a trash center. And he's a level 25. So this is not a trash center. It was, you know, they were good. It was just the way I was playing him. That was very, very different. Again, this was supposed to be a whole new different, like, honestly, I had a different idea planned for this video, but my PG decided to not play no defense or play some weird defense, and I have to change my whole edits, everything, just for this one video because of him. But anyways, I'm going to show you guys another screenshot of another 7'2" guy. Look at this man. This man's averaging almost 14 rebounds a game, okay? Look at his name and everything else. I'm playing on my 6'8". This is also to show to you guys. I've told you guys about the 6'8", bro. The build is goated, and I'm going to show you guys the stats at the end. Look at this. We end up losing this game because our guys were selling, but look at my points and the center's points, bro. I out-rebounded the guy that's getting almost 14 rebounds a game, bro, and he was 7'2". He was 7'2". I got 30 points on him, 14 rebounds. I got more rebounds than him, and look at my field goal, bro. I'm always killing these bigs. This is one of the things I'm trying to tell you guys, bro. Yes, you guys are tall. Yes, you guys are big, pause, whatever. But like, when you have a high IQ, it's always gonna trump any kind of play style that you have, bro. And again, my PG decided not to play defense. This was supposed to be, I had a whole different video planned for you guys, by the way. I was gonna show more clips of like other centers trying to bully this build, but this video is already stretched out long enough because my PG, again, shout out to him. Look, I do love him though, okay? He's a great guy. Listen, do not mess with him on offense though. He will cook you on offense. But defensively, listen, let me and Lilo do the job, Tara. Let me and Lilo do the job. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one.